Open a public hearing. I do want to tell anyone here that here at 110 Garrison Road project, but 150 and 152 Dalton Road has been continued to next month. So if you're here for that, it won't be heard.
Next month or December?
It'll actually.
Till December.
Yeah,
So it is till December.
but we'll read that letter into the record.
Okay, I'm just saving you the time of staying if you didn't know it was being continued. And
They're asking for
16
why?
Freeman Road has been continued as well, and that is for 1 month.
Brian, they're asking why.
Asking why has it been continued?
They have chose to continue. We don't really have,
I did get an email from the attorney. Both she and the client could not attend the November meeting. Neither of them were available November 3rd.
Wasn't it their request that we can get today?
And there is a letter to read into the record if you want to stay to hear that. But they are requesting a continuation.
it's their right.
The request for continuation was on the agenda as well. That was posted.
However, it was not notified.
They canceled this afternoon, so we did our best. Yeah.
No, that was, no. We received a, should we go and order the agenda? Do you want to skip to 150 and take care of that now? So I'll grab that file.
I don't know when it was continued. I'm mistaken. I thought it was,
We received a letter on September 29th from Pam Brown, the attorney, for Mr. Forgier requesting a continuation of the public hearing. So I don't know if you want to open it now and read that into the record and then accept a motion to continue.
I think we'll go to 110 Garrison and then do it. I just didn't want you to wait if you didn't need to. You're welcome to stay. I'm going to read the letter in and continue the meeting, but
Wanted to make sure that there would be a continuation before we all leave. So I think you have to have a motion to do that.
oh, then sit down. I will get to that as soon as we're ready. It is 7 o'clock. We're going to have a new public hearing for 110 Garrison Road. Eli Waters is looking for a special permit under 195.9 conformity and/or 195.8 nonconformity to construct an 8x24 three-season addition to an existing nonconforming dwelling that will not meet the front, side setback, and any other relief that may be deemed necessary. This property is located in the residential B district, map 107, block 435, lot 6. Someone here to speak for Eli? Is that Eli? Give your name and address for the record, please.
Eli Waters, 24 Carly Road, Chelmsford, Mass.
Thank you. So we were here last month and you had gone for a variance and now you've adjusted it to a special permit?
Yes.
The setbacks are as such. I have a letter I'm going to read here from Sean and Ellen Marcisson. Zoning committee members, authority is hereby granted to Eli Waters of Waters Construction Incorporated, acting and speaking on my behalf regarding the property at 110 Garrison Road. We ask that Eli Waters act as our representative and stand before the zoning board to request a special permit for the demolition of an existing deck and the construction of an 8x24 three-season porch in its place. Sincerely, Sean and Ellen Markison, 110 Garrison Road, Chelmsford. I think the other letters have been written already.
We have new letters of support for this project.
Good.
There's 3.
I have a letter from Marcia Santos. Dear zoning board, we are neighbors to the house on 110 Garrison Road. This is 106 Garrison Road. We are writing to inform you that we have no objections to the 8x24 porch to be built at 110 Garrison Road. We support Ellen and Sean's plan to add a three-season porch to their house. Sincerely, Maria Santos and Washington Santos. I have a letter from June Alexson and Benjamin Axelson, 5 McCormick Lane, Chelmsford. Your zoning board, we live in 2 houses down on McCormick Lane, down from the house at 110 Garrison Road. We are writing to inform you that we have no objections to the 8x24 porch to be built at 110 Garrison Road. We support Ellen and Sean's plan to add a 3-season porch to their house. June Alexson, Benjamin Alexson. I have a letter from Catherine A. Lawless at 112 Garrison Road to the Zoning Board of Appeals as an abutter on the northwest side to the home owners at 110 Garrison Road. We wish to state we have no objection to the application for a special permit from the property owners at 110. We are in full support of their plans to build an 8x24 3-season room attached to their existing house. Doing so will add functional living space for their enjoyment and will surely increase the market value of their home in the long term. If you have any questions, please feel to contact me at your convenience. Regards, Catherine A. Lawless, 112 Garrison Road. And that is the extent of my letters. Okay, so we reduced it to 8 feet, which brings you within the special permit.
Correct.
As opposed to a variance.
Correct.
Excellent. Does the board have any questions?
I just have one. Since they have 2 frontages, doesn't it make it 40 feet?
You did discuss that at the last meeting. And
Yeah.
you mentioned because the deck was there, it created a nonconformity.
The existing nonconformity?
Mm-hmm.
It did.
So they originally had 30 feet. Actually, they originally had 21 because, that was the,
Right.
it was a pre-existing nonconformity
Right.
because we're not extending past the 8-foot point that exists now. We're still going in parallel to that. So they are entitled
Yeah,
to.
I'm good.
I'm going to open this up to the audience. If anyone has any concerns or wants to speak in favor of this project, now would be the time. Seeing none?
Can I ask a question? So,
Yeah.
if they're already at 21.8, they're at 21.8 with the existing porch, right? And they're
Yeah.
actually gonna stay at 21.8 and just make it longer?
Right.
Even-
They're going to continue the nonconformity. I would think they would need the permit.
It's a special permit.
Jose, let's... So they don't need the permit at this
No.
point?
Because they're just extending it, but they're already extending it the length of the house too, so it's not increasing the nonconformity in the front of Garrison Road either, right?
They're gonna stay in the same footprint of the existing deck on the power line, so
So they don't even need a special permit?
Do you think you could just withdraw and they can see you tomorrow for a permit? There you go.
Are you sure? Wait another month.
He's the boss.
Yeah, if you're okay.
Can we get refunded for all the legal notices?
I don't quite know how that works. I don't do the money thing.
Okay.
I guess if you'd like to just withdraw, we can.
Yeah, we'll withdraw and we'll just, talk to Jose tomorrow.
Okay.
Fine with me.
Get a motion to withdraw without prejudice.
I'll make a motion to withdraw without prejudice the application for a special permit for
110. Yeah.
for 110 Garrison Road.
Second? All in favor?
All right.
Unanimous.
Thank you very much.
Eli, I'll call you tomorrow.
Thank you, Becky.
So now we didn't even need to do a special permit. We're getting good at them.
Well, we did, right? We talked about that.
We went through the process. It really didn't occur to me that if they complied,
They're actually
they
still
wouldn't need
together
the
with-
permit at all. They would have it thing, right? Our next hearing is 152 Dalton Road. Luc Fougere, doing business as Fougere Landscaping Incorporated, and 152 Dalton Road LLC. The applicant requests an amendment to the 1955 variance, and in the alternative, a special permit to modify an existing non-conforming use for continuation of the current mixed use as a residential dwelling for a landscaping company. This property consists of approximately 1.66 acres located in the residential B district. And I have a letter that I'm going to read in, requesting a continuance. From Pamela Brown, from Brown & Brown, PC, Counsels at Law. Dear Mr. Reedy and members of the board, with appreciation to the staff for following our submission to be placed on the next possible hearing agenda, October 6, 2022, we respectfully request a continuation of the hearing to a future date. Given the questions of zoning compliance raised by an abutter, we deemed it important to make a ZBA filing to show good faith in responding. However, our request to continue is made for several reasons, including but not limited to the opportunity to gather more information of prior uses, historic zoning, and approvals. I am also scheduled to speak at the Southern New England Planning Conference in Providence, Rhode Island on the afternoon of October 6, which could create logistical difficulties in attending a meeting that night. The Fougere family's entire livelihood relies on the ZBA's decision, which needs to consider all factors involved. For the ZBA to hear only a single abutters counsel to continue to suggest that the use is illegal after continuous and legitimate commercial property use for 7 decades would not be fair treatment to the applicant. As indicated in our submission materials, multiple Chelmsford building inspectors have referenced the prior non-conforming use of the property and authority to continue or expand by special permit. We ask for the board's consideration of our request to continue the hearing to a later date, but in the meantime, we'd like to be pleased to entertain a site visit to better understand the site, neighborhood, and ongoing residential and business operations. Very truly yours, Pamela Brown. So we're going to continue for 2 months?
I did receive an email when she had asked when the next meeting date was, and I said it was November 3rd. I received an email that explained that both she and Luke are committed on November 3rd. If we could please continue to the following meeting, which our following meeting is December 1st.
So could I get a motion to continue to December 1st?
Is there any issue with the amount of time that it, the case is open, or there's a...
The 100 days?
Yeah.
So I will be reaching out to her that she submit the extension form that allows the board to have more time, because really she's the one asking for more time.
So we might want to get that request for the next meeting.
Yep.
Just, I don't know the count, but Steve's right, it's probably close.
It's cutting it close.
Okay. Could I get a motion to continue?
I'll make a motion to continue the hearing for 150 to 152 Dalton Road till December 1st.
Second by Steve. All in favor? Aye.
Thank you. We'll see you on December 1st.
Yes, sir. And we have, our next public hearing is 16 Freeman Road, Jeff Ansel. He's looking for a variance under section 195.8, nonconformity, and/or section 195.9, conformity, to construct an attached single-car garage that will not meet the side setback, and any other relief that may be deemed necessary. And we have a,
So Mr. Hansel was coming in today, and right before leaving the office, I realized that because Jamie is out sick, we wouldn't have a quorum to vote on his request. I had spoken with him to ask if he was coming in, because I hadn't heard, and whether or not he was giving us an update. And he was expecting a vote tonight, and because Jamie's not here, we don't have a quorum, because there was only 5 of you here last time, and one of the 5 is missing today, so. And I haven't received any other statements if any of you've watched the video from last month, if you're caught up with this particular.
if anyone that
particular
wasn't
case.
at the
So-
meeting could watch the tape of the meeting, they would be entitled to hear it by the Mullen Rule if we stumble next time.
Yeah.
So it'd be good if
That would be
someone that
helpful.
missed it was able to, I think it was Nancy wasn't here last month?
Correct. Nancy,
wasn't here.
Steve, Glenn.
And you weren't, so if you had a chance to watch the tape, I think you can sign the Mullen form and be able to hear. I don't know that Jamie won't be back, but it'd be nice if we didn't have to tell him again that we couldn't hear it, if she is or isn't, if someone else is.
Yeah, then next month it's for sure, right?
Then it would be for sure if we had someone that, would be much more likely anyways.
So the other 4 of you have participated in the previous hearing?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if one of us misses again, it'll be the same problem.
Well, there's,
No skipping, guys.
Glenn didn't do it last time?
No, Glenn
He wasn't here.
Okay.
Yeah,
There were
and I
3
believe
of you
Nancy
missing.
was also absent.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Okay, so if I could get a motion to continue till
November
November
3rd.
3rd.
All right.
I'll make a motion to continue the public hearing for 16 Freeman Road
A
to-
fear of
until
motion tonight. I don't know.
November 3rd.
A second?
Yeah, second.
Peter? All in favor?
All right.
Aye.
And we have minutes.
Yes.
Another Charlie reviewed them.
I reviewed them.
I reviewed them too.
Yeah, the red.
Pull those up.
Are there any changes to the minutes as proposed?
No. I'd like to make a motion that we approve the minutes for September 1st, 2022.
One second.
Second, Peter? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Great. Thank you.
Here, but
One more item. Just as new business for the board, you did receive a letter, copied on a letter from the Chelmsford Water District to the town manager and board of selectmen, select board, excuse me. And I brought that letter, so you could all be aware of it.
I'm not sure I'm going to read this in, but we could pass this around, I think.
Is it good news?
the Christmas party.
There's a proposed solution to the sewer moratorium.
Really?
No.
Ooh.
Well, we're on air. Why don't you read it?
Dear Mr. Cohen.
Save the public who are already
It's
watching the
long.
time.
Sure.
They want to hear it.
Dear Mr. Cohen, the Chelmsford Water District has followed the issues associated with the limitations of town of Chelmsford's sewer situation, and at the end of the moratorium in recent months, the district has read and listened to the town's proposed solution of returning to septic or package plants for the treatment of new developments and business in the town of Chelmsford. While the district emphasizes with the town on its situation, we have reservations regarding the proposed solution, which appears to be local treatment returning water to the aquifer. Returning traditional septic systems to small package plants is not an option the district can readily support. It is well known that treated wastewater is a contributor of peril and polyfluoroalkyl substances, PFAS, to aquifers as well as other contaminants such as pharmaceuticals, antibiotics, fire retardants, and microconstituents, as well as macronutrients, nitrogen, phosphorus, etc., to name a few. Traditional small-scale wastewater systems aren't designed to treat contaminants to levels which will not impact drinking water sources in dense areas of the population. The district values an integrated planning and implementation approach to managing the community's finite water resources for long-term resilience and reliability, meeting both community and ecosystem needs commonly referred in the industry as one water. We will no longer see water as just drinking water or wastewater or stormwater, but rather as an integral system where one side of the ledger can affect the other side of the ledger. The district believes that the discussed allowance for traditional small-scale wastewater systems and their inability to treat for contaminants are currently under regulation or considered for regulation does not meet the intention of the town zoning bylaw, which was created the Aquifer Protection District. The bylaw was set up to help protect drinking water resources of the community. The district welcomes the opportunity to work cooperatively with the town in a more integrated solution that works for all. Sincerely, the Chelmsford Water District Board of Water Commissioners.
When you started reading, did you say that they found a solution?
Wow.
Okay.
The proposed solution includes septic systems. The water department is not in favor of that application
So
because of the,
so they have no solution at this point.
well, they're just objecting to what the town has proposed.
Okay. Are we
So it's not a
involved
good
in that
letter. No.
somehow?
Sounded like it was gonna be good.
With the 40B.
I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, we would approve developments with septic systems if they were to come in front of us, yes.
Okay.
Specifically 40Bs.
Not a septic system, but a mini treatment plant.
Yeah, right.
Where they
mini
actually treat the
treatment.
water.
Not a septic.
But it goes back, it's a septic system. It just goes back, it's treated and goes back into the groundwater.
Have they been doing that with the recent 40Bs?
I think we approved a few of them, yeah, Jose, in the past. I know that River Neck Road proposes one if they are approved for their project.
I don't recall any approval, but I'll look into it tomorrow.
And I don't know where they are in the process. I don't think they're close, but I believe that was part of the plan, was to include one there. I don't know of another one, but
Wait, so
I
that
do.
includes the septic, when they say package plants, that's what the, you just said it, Becky.
Like a mini treatment plant?
Yes, like a mini treatment plant, that's what they're referring to when they say package plants.
Who would have the final
in
say?
here.
I would think the select board,
Would it be the Board of Health?
what would you see as that being the purview of Jose?
Is that a River Neck Road?
In general,
In general, that will be planning board first.
with the planning board,
It will be planning board, and then from planning board, we'll go to the select.
input from the Board of Health. I think everybody would get a look at it.
It's not good.
Looks like they're trying to come up with a town-wide solution. And there was a recent meeting regarding that. So this letter came out in response to that meeting. Not a planning board meeting, but a select board meeting. The planning board did just recently approve the development, not a 40B, but a multi-apartment unit complex over on Princeton Street, the former UMass West campus. And they are implementing, they had to, due to the current moratorium, that it will have its own mini treatment
Yeah.
plant. That just passed,
Yeah.
to answer your question.
But
It starts at the select.
that was passed.
Well, the planning board passed it, but town meeting also voted on it, and, yeah, town meeting voted on it in the spring.
As part of the overlay district, right?
I think it went planning board, then, yeah, it had to go to town meeting, and then it went back to planning board again for some,
Town meeting approved it.
yeah, town meeting voted on it in the spring. approved it.
It's a big space.
Yeah, it's like 400 apartments.
Yeah.
It's big, plus however many,
I think it's about 60 or
people in
70.
Single
elderly
family homes,
housing.
right?
Well, they gave them, no, just the apartments. They're doing a huge, it's like 400 apartments in this apartment
Mm-hmm.
building, and then next to it, they gave the Chelmsford Housing Authority
40
a building
units.
to put in 40,
And then 10 townhouses.
oh, townhouses too? Oh, I don't
As
remember,
you
I remember the
drive in, it'll be all
townhouses. Yeah.
townhouses.
But the 40 are gonna be, elderly housing, I think, per the Chelmsford Housing Authority.
I know they're needed.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that was part of the cell, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
No.
Okay. Now I get a motion
To adjourn?
adjourn. All in favor?
Yep.
All right.
Quick and fast.
Oh, yeah, Glenn, I did